And we signed to an agency. So now it's really, we can't play a show as
Absolutely
No Good.
not. Yeah, we're like not allowed to.
Yeah. They were asking, like, we played a college scene party called White Linen. They asked us about next year when we did it last, and we're like, I don't think we can.
You almost feel bad being like, yeah, you got to talk to my man.
Oh, I feel
For sure.
awful about it.
Because
Yeah.
now it's like now we're that guy, like, talk to my management.
We don't
It's
have a
like-
choice. That's just we don't have a choice.
Yeah.
I definitely feel
They
that.
get it for sure. They get it. They're like, oh, if anything, they're like, fuck yeah, dude, that's
Yeah,
sick.
they're usually
like,
happy.
you're doing it. Yeah.
There's a couple places I play at. Like I play at a spot called Best Regards, and they're mad. I'm like I'm like, I only have a few gigs here left, and they're like, what? I'm like, I'm going on tour. They're like, damn, what are we gonna do? And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Who are we gonna book?
I've been working my whole life towards this.
Yeah.
Aren't you happy for me? Like what?
Yeah. Although,
What
like,
the fuck are we supposed to do?
yeah.
Well, alright. Battle raps, cause I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, cause the ice on which they skating is so thin.
Welcome back to the Party with Strategy podcast. I think the most special episode of the year, I'm going to say. I think that's what we're going to go with on this one. The most special
Damn.
episode of the year. There's many factors for it, but let's just be honest. The boys are back. The Nevada Ninjas, the Reno Rockstars, headquartered in Houston, the Boo Gods. Their music gives my ears eyes.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, No Good. How you feeling?
Glad to be back. Safari strategy over here, man.
You like
I
that?
like the hat.
I at first it was like, I don't know, but it's growing on me.
Yeah.
It
I'm
fits your
enjoying
head
it.
shape well.
It does.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but I'll
It's good.
take it.
No, it's good. I can't wear it.
You had it
Did
on.
you try it on? You look good in this. With the
I-
hair hanging out the back.
Yeah, maybe with the long hair. Whenever
Yeah.
I had a buzz, it never worked.
Yeah. You had it on at Celeste last night. It looked pretty good.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys pulled up to Celeste. We've been having a good time. You guys sold out. First and foremost, sold out show in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Sold out the Point.
The Point. We
Yeah.
played it last year, and we didn't sell it out, and this time we did, so it's good trajectory.
Yeah.
So sick.
Yeah.
So sick. Absolutely incredible. We've been hanging out all day. These guys came and did work in my basement. We've been, I mean, I haven't done much, but they've been doing a lot of construction down there, making it look nice. We're excited to show you the new pod studio coming soon. But yeah, I mean, how's your trip to Chicago so far? Is there anything different about this time here than the last couple times you've been? How you feeling? How's the city treating you?
We never come in the summer, so it's definitely has a feeling.
Yeah.
The summertime shy is a real thing. But yeah, it's been awesome.
Every new day is the best day of my life.
It really is.
Yeah. Yesterday
feel
was
the
awesome.
same way.
Today was awesome. We just love Chicago. I mean, we've been coming here for as long as we've known you. And I mean, you've probably been here a couple times before, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's an incredible place. Yeah.
Avondale.
Bro,
coming
Avondale.
up.
Yeah.
Avondale, you feel it, right?
Yeah, it feels
It's a
You
great
guys have
area.
been you've been here what over the last 4 or 5 years?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can feel Avondale's bubbling a little bit,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
definitely.
Oh yeah, it feels good over here. It does.
Property values going up.
Yeah.
We're just lit off some long drinks. We're having a good time. It's a great day. Diamond Cut just pulled up and dropped off a bunch of gear for the basement. I'm pumped, bro.
I
I'm
feel
so
amazing,
excited.
right? We just had some cigars outside, sipping on some long drinks.
It's been great.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's the best day of my life so far. Out of everything we've done, sold out shows coming up. This is the best day of my life. We've just been putting sound panels up all day.
Let's go.
It's just the
baby.
hang. That's what it's all about.
Let's go.
Yeah.
But here's what I really want to get into. Let's get this rolling here.
Yeah.
Because I have a couple of questions for you guys. A couple of things that I've seen unfold from Instagram, from social media, from watching you guys, from studying you. You guys did to booing what black people did with the N-word. You took it back.
Okay.
What?
Crazy take.
Yeah.
But I get what
yeah.
you're saying.
It makes sense. Yeah.
You took it back.
Yeah.
You said this isn't a bad thing.
Yeah.
This is our shit.
Yeah.
And I think that went through somebody's head at one point about the N-word. They said, this isn't a bad thing. This is our shit. And we're taking it.
And they took it back.
Yeah.
I take it back. We use it as a kind of a play on words, like our name. And it's, I think it stems from both, just making a bad thing good, making it kind of our thing, and just
self-deprecating.
Just sonically, it's cool when a whole room boos you.
Yeah, it's just such a low frequency, and it feels good. Yeah, it's really
How
nice.
did it even come about, though? Was
It's
it like
from-
organic? It just happened at a show,
No,
or were
I
you
was-
sitting around and you're like, oh, we should get
I
people
was
to
literally
boo us?
watching Kill Tony, and if someone does bad, it's not even if someone does bad, it's just if they're not likable, the crowd boos and they like enjoy booing. Like it feels good. And Tony to the crowd once, he's like, you guys could boo better than that. And just like that sonically, like how he said that, I'm like, ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
And our whole thing, like we have thumbs down in our logo forever. So
And I think it's just like such a unique thing to do, because everybody, all the DJs, they take a crowd picture and it's always just like peace up, smiling. We
Yeah.
get the entire crowd to put their thumbs down and booing us, so all their faces are like,
yeah.
and just
Feels
like
right.
it's cool, like it fills the whole room, and even we're like, yeah.
It's so dope.
I usually tell the crowd to fuck themselves right after, but they love it. They're like,
yeah, fuck you too.
yeah.
It's weird though, because sometimes like in our comments, people will be like, you guys fucking suck, and we're like, are they in on the joke?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to find the line, or we'll just be
could
like
be
walking
either.
in public and someone will see us and they'll just like start booing us on the side of the street.
Boo.
Yeah, we're
Everyone's
like,
probably like,
Yeah,
what do you
yeah.
guys do?
if you're not in on it, people are like, why are they booing you?
Yeah, that's amazing.
One of our songs off of our new album, we've been promoting on TikTok and Instagram, and he said the tagline was, people booed us at a show, and we took it and sampled it into a song, and people in the comments are like, who would boo you guys? Like, so
That's like
what
every comment.
what
yeah.
city, just so we know not to go there. And like, people don't get it. People will comment and be like, it's like their thing,
Yeah. If you
And,
know, if you know, you know.
yeah.
It's tight. You guys have do you have a name for your fans? Like, the Beehive or the fucking
The No Goodians or
yeah. You don't have a name for your
no, we
for
haven't
your army.
really
Not
thought
yet.
of one yet. No.
yeah, it'd be funny if it was self-deprecating as well.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we don't. I'm sure one will come.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna happen.
They're
for sure.
growing.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's cool. It's really cool. I started seeing that and I was like, oh, these guys are fucking. Yeah, I mean, I already knew you were smart and know what you're fucking doing. It's pretty obvious. But it's really cool to watch you work and create your own lane and just get a whole room of people to boo you. Nobody would ever do that. Who would do that? That's like the most terrifying thought ever.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys took it back.
No one's ever done it, so that's why it's cool. You know, you've always just seen the smiley face, and we just made it a frown, and it just made it super unique.
Yeah.
So sick. We were talking earlier about doing, like, you guys are selling out shows everywhere. You're playing all these shows. You're doing everything. And any like aspiring DJ who's trying to make their move into becoming an artist, I feel like would look at what you guys are doing and be like, I want to get there, because those guys for sure are not playing shitty gigs that they hate or like stupid stuff for money or whatever. Like that's what I thought. And then we were talking earlier and you were telling me there are some money gigs in the game that you're in. I wouldn't I don't think you should like say the name of the party or whatever, but just the fact that exists was kind of shocking to me.
There's private stuff, and like we even got reached out to. This one hasn't happened yet, but like this guy owns like a ranch in Texas, and he's like, I want you guys to come play for my birthday party. And our manager was like, absolutely not. He's like, well, just say a number. And Radon said a number, and the guy was like, okay, cool. And Radon was like, oh, I should have said a lot more.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a price for anything.
But why
obviously.
didn't he want you to do it in the first place? Just a bad look or what? Like, you don't even have to promote that, I don't think, right?
Yeah, if we don't have to promote it, we're sluts. We'll come play for money.
That's the thing, being signed to an agency, is that some of it is about the look and like what you can gain from that show. If it's just some guy who wants to hire you for, there could be nobody there. Like, it could be not beneficial to us at all. Then they're going to be like, no, like, why would you do that? but you know, I guess everybody has a price. But
I mean, we've played so many terrible gigs. I mean,
for years.
You've played some of them with us.
Absolutely. Which
years.
is like when that's what I'm saying. That was like kind of before you guys fully made the switch to like artists. I'm not just doing DJ gigs anymore. We're selling out our own shows.
Yeah.
We're booked on all these big lineups. We're support for these huge acts. Like,
and that's a brand new thing. Like we still have DJ gigs. Like we're still playing open format stuff, you know?
I guess comparing to what you were talking about, like in our scene, it's still like a thing, is that we'll sell out. Like we sold out Bluebird Theater, and it was incredible. Like 600 people came there just to see us. They knew our songs. Yeah. But then we'll do this, like, let's just call it like a rave vibe, you know, just like different reaches of DJs. It's just like a 1-day concert.
People go just because it's a rave, not for like
they don't really care who the artist is. Like it's like a party. There may be like a thing to it, and you could just tell from the crowd. It's like nobody really vibes to. I mean, they do, but it's just totally different than like somebody who gets tickets to see you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the difference between packing a room full of your own fans that are singing along to every song that you're playing because they know it.
Yeah.
Or a room that you're rocking that's filled with people and your music's great, so they like it, but they don't know who you are really.
But on the other hand, you could say that like for a festival spot, like people could see you and they have no idea who you are. They may become a fan of you then. Like that's still applicable, but it's just comparatively different
to every level. Like what you're saying, like even, you know, when you're DJing at clubs, like you take these gigs to make money. I feel like that goes all the way up for sure.
That never stops. I imagined that it stops somewhere, and I would guess that most people imagine like they're grinding away DJ gigs that they hate, and they're like, I can't wait till I get as big as No Good and I don't have to do shit like this anymore. But like that still exists. That was like very insightful to me.
Yeah,
it still exists, but also outside looking in, you're literally playing in front of 1,000 people. Like it may not be as fun, but you still gotta like take a step back and be like, this is still incredible. You know, it's you gotta be super grateful.
I cannot believe where we're at. It's insane.
But it's just without thinking about it, you're kind of like, oh, this isn't as fun as, you know,
the
like,
Bluebird show or whatever.
Like we'll play a sold out show and then we'll come back to Houston and have to play like a college bar, and it's just like, what the hell am I doing here? Like we compare it to having senioritis so bad. Like I don't give a shit anymore. Like
doesn't that make the gig so much more fun though? Kind of.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll play anything.
I haven't down.
It doesn't matter.
You know.
That like when you have that feeling, that makes it the most fun to me. Then you're just taking risks. Like you really don't give a shit. There's nothing. You have nothing to lose. Wait a second.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's tight. But also, you guys, just to be clear, and for anyone that doesn't know, if you're playing a gig like that, you know, some just regular Joe Schmo DJ gig, you're not doing it as No Good.
No.
It's either Mr. Ease or Tanner Morgan.
Yeah.
And that has been such a big part of helping you grow the No Good brand.
Oh,
I feel like
huge. 100%. Because, you know, you could make a really good living working 20 hours a week. And that gives us so much time to, you know, pour into No Good.
Yeah.
But also even not tarnishing the No Good name by doing those gigs as No Good.
That was a decision we made at a certain point, because we were playing club gigs as No Good, and we'd play 4-hour sets, and we'd play to the room and announce bottles, and even like there'd be like a bottle going out and Tanner would have his guitar and he'd be part of like the presentation.
Yeah.
And we're like, is this the lane we need to, you know?
I was a bottle girl. I literally was a bottle girl. That,
yeah. Because, you know, you want to play the gigs that are best for your brand, but also you got to like pay the bills. So there was a certain point where we put our foot down and we just started saying no to stuff.
And then we signed to an agency so now it's really, we can't play a show as
Absolutely
No Good.
Not. Yeah, we're like not allowed to.
Yeah. Like they were asking, like we played a big Houston college scene party called White Linen, and they asked us about next year when we did it last time, we're like, I don't think we can. Like, you have to go through our management, which goes through our agency, and then they get back to our man. Like, it's a process now.
Might be a radius clause.
Yeah,
so it's
which is
so
kind of cool
different.
because it's like, you got to hit up our manager now,
Yeah.
bro. Like, you know.
Sorry, bro.
Sorry,
It's been
yeah.
fun talking to you, but like,
Yeah.
No,
You
but
talk to
all
this
those
guy.
gigs, like, you know, even we're talking about like Mike from Moonshine for
Shouts
White
to
Linen,
Mike.
like
That's the boy.
all
That's
those
the homie.
people we've worked with and DJ'd and all those club manager and stuff, like those are some of the best people.
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You almost feel bad being like, yeah, you got to talk to my man.
Oh, I feel
like,
I feel awful about it.
Because
Yeah.
now it's like now we're that guy. Like, talk to my management.
We don't
It's
have a
like-
choice. That's just we don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely feel
They
that.
get it for sure. They get it. They're like, oh, if anything, they're like, fuck yeah, dude, that's
Yeah,
sick.
they're usually
like,
happy.
you're doing it. Yeah.
Some of there's a couple places I play at. Like I play at a spot called Best Regards, and they're mad. Like they're upset that I was leaving. I'm like this. I'm like I only have a few gigs here left,
yeah.
and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "I'm going on tour." They're like, "Damn, what are we gonna do?" And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Who are we gonna book?
Aren't you, this is I've been working my whole life towards this.
Yeah.
Aren't you happy for me? Like what?
Yeah. Although,
What
like,
the fuck are we supposed to do?
Yeah.
like
but there are some people like DJ Fawn, shout out, of
course.
who books us at our gigs now. Like, we told him, we're like, bro, come August, like, we don't even have time to DJ on the weekends. We're playing shows all weekend, and he's like smiling. He's like, that's amazing.
yeah, he's helped us so much
Yeah.
through this period for sure.
That's sick.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's sick. We'll talk about Fawn. I got some things to say about Fawn. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. But I do want to just, I don't think people put enough value into separating DJ gigs and like artist shit.
If that's what you're trying to do, it at some point it needs to be separate because it could be
For
very
sure.
confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets the waters get muddied up, and it's also the thought of like, damn, it's hard to make it as, you know, just this DJ thing. Now I have to split my time and like work. If I want to get DJ gigs, I got to like put effort into that. But if I want to do the artist production thing, I got to put more and different effort into that. It's just easier to do it together.
Yeah.
So I think most people default on taking the easy road and just like, fuck it, I'll figure it out, or I'll be the one to crack the code. I'll do it. I'm the guy. I'm the hardest worker. I can.
I'm DJ AM.
Yeah. I can break the glass ceiling. I don't know what is it. Fucking who knows? I don't know.
I get what you're saying though. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the easier path is hard not to go down for sure.
Yeah. But there's definitely, I remember when we were doing the mixed signals and you guys were like, I don't know if we could keep doing this every week as No Good. Like, we want to switch and keep that brand a little more coveted and build it up to this big thing rather than just being a show at a club where we're appeasing.
Dude, we get comments about coming to Houston constantly, and people are upset, and it's like, dude, we used to play in Houston every week for over a year. Like that, we threw a party called Mixed Signals, and it was Strategy and No Good, and we did it, and no one came.
But nobody knew who the fuck we were either.
Yeah.
Nobody knew
But
or cared. But
I want to tell them, I'm like,
yeah,
dude,
it is hard
we've been
not to be. Yeah.
We would spend an hour every week like handing out flyers and DMing random people, and like
We met up once a week at this coffee shop, and we would spam people the flyer until each of our Instagrams was like, look, you got to stop DMing
Yeah.
people. That was our limit. We did that every week.
Yeah, they won't let you send any more messages. Once
Yeah.
they're on to you sending the
Yeah.
same message to 100 people, they're like, all right,
They're like, all right, I
take it easy.
Yeah. So that was our strategy. It worked sometimes, but I feel like it got so watered down, and so were we.
It's definitely all part of the process, though. It is hard to be like, oh, we did this, like you guys are currently making it. So obviously the insight you have is valuable.
But that also, even just that, like, trained us, you know? Like, now that we went through that, it's like, oh, if we do that for one of our shows now, like,
Oh,
it's definitely going to work.
we make one post about a Houston show now, and we sell out a small room in an hour, you know?
Yeah, the
Or,
pocket party. I want to talk
yeah.
about the pocket parties too. That's fire.
Yeah.
Let me write that down. I forgot about that.
But
Write it down.
yeah, read it. But yeah, it's just and we literally tried everything. You know, we did silly content, we did serious content, we did content on how it's made, we did skits, we did
a skit where Tanner was Michael Jackson and I was a little kid and he chased me around
for a remix.
And then
everything we tried.
It's terrifying because like one of those things could have went viral and then that would have been our thing.
Then
people would have leaned into
we're
it.
the silly skit guys, you know.
And then we would have just been the skit guys. But then like luckily we fucking sat on a couch and that blew up. It's like, okay, I mean couches are heavy, but we got a lot of them.
Some people do a good job being the skit guys and like that's their thing. That's fine. Like, you know, well, literally whatever works. But you have to have music to back it up. That's always the other side. Like nowadays, people are like, you gotta do the content thing, which is 100% true. You have to, or else you're probably going to get left behind. There's a handful of people that could do it without the content,
like Born. I can't name anyone else. Really.
Yeah, he's doing fantastic right now, and he's like your favorite producer's favorite producer. But he doesn't have to make content. He doesn't have to do any of that shit.
How did he do that? Do you have any knowledge on how that even came
his
about?
His music's incredible, and then he'll put out a mix, like an hour-long mix, and every song in there is his, and it's unreleased. So like it's
so he has like a cult following that worked for him.
But some would, I mean, I would say that that's content. It's not your typical like
it's
reels.
Not a video. Yeah,
that's
true.
Videos,
yeah,
but he is putting work into that content. That's the thing he's leaning into.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we're
but you know, that's his product. Like we're the, you know, may have been seen as the TikTok guys or like the couch guys, but we have the product to back it up because.
Also, I think your music is so good that pairing it with a skit like dumbs it down even. Like to me, that's why it didn't take off. And I feel like some people, the skit guys, not to take anything away from them, because that was literally me at one point. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I enjoy doing that. I would do it more. But I feel like their skits are probably better than their music. And like that's why the skits work best for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
their music is like comedic in parts. You know, it's not like our music's pretty serious. Like a lot of our songs are very serious.
Our stuff is pretty dark and, you know, has contrast. And then if we were
making jokes about it, it kind of doesn't.
I was like wearing heels and had makeup on my cheeks for a skit. Like, can you imagine
if
putting
you scroll, you can find it. It's out there.
We have a song it's just like so hopeful, and it's about like, it's called Living Backwards, and it's just like a totally like a rejuvenating track. Imagine like the content we would have to content we would have to make for that. Like, I mean, you know, everything happened how it did for a reason, so there's no telling of what we would have had to do. We may have not even written that song if we came up a different way, but
I mean, playing all those shitty gigs and making all that terrible content, like it all prepared us.
Mm-hmm.
We thought we were ready in 2020. We weren't at all. Like if any of this would have happened then, like we would have been screwed. But we've like developed calluses and we're fucking chilling.
The consistency is kind of what helped a lot.
That's what everyone says, but it's the truest thing in the world.
Is absolutely true.
If you blow up too fast, you might fumble the bag. You might not know how to handle what's happening in front of you. Like that's real shit.
Or you blow up and you've never been on stage before, and then you get on stage, people are like, what is this?
You guys are rehearsing,
and an hour every day.
And before that, when we were doing the mixed signals, I mean, I feel like you were getting a feel for live performance every week. When we did that, you had the guitar out, you guys were previewing new tracks. We were talking about the other night, like we'd be doing the last song at mixed signals or cleaning up or something or whatever, and you're like, oh, we just made this track, I want to see how it sounds on the club system. And you play it and the girls are back there like, damn, what the fuck is this?
Like,
that never, first of all, I don't know anybody other than you guys that's doing that. I don't see anybody like previewing their tracks in the club. I'm not in the clubs often, just the one that I work at, so there's that. But that was the first time I ever saw that. Most people's like, music is not that great, and you play it, and people are just like, all right, it's music. But this like absolutely captured everybody's attention. They're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, they'd be like, I couldn't Shazam this. What is this? Like, I don't even know if we're gonna put it out.
There was that, and I mean, we would, you know, a majority of our mixed signals party were like house music we were making at the time, and then we would throw in some like bass, or like we have a song that's like borderline D&B. I remember Anybody was one that got a reaction.
Yeah.
And they were like,
And
what?
Bruce.
It was just like so different that they'd be like, what the hell is it? You're playing bass music right now? And
Good times,
but
man.
yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah,
I would do it all over again.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh fuck yeah,
Yeah.
bro. The only good times I can think of being in Houston were with you guys.
Oh,
And let me tell you this while
Same.
while I'm over here sucking your dicks.
I know, bro. Jesus.
No, keep going.
No, keep going. I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
There's not a lot of people in nightlife that are faithful and loving and like want to be with one other person and like have put value into that. And you guys did that, especially in Houston. You, as long as I've known you, you've been with your lady, and it's been inspirational to watch.
Yeah.
And you've been with your lady for a long time now, and you guys are both like good humans that respect them, and I never see that ever in nightlife.
Yeah.
And you guys
pretty
were
rare.
two of the first people that I saw that with, and it was inspirational. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Oh.
I feel like morally I've never really connected with the people that are in the nightlife.
Like the stereotypical ones.
Stereotypical, absolutely. Yeah, there's great people in
People,
nightlife,
yeah.
but just, you're run of the mill, like out there cheating, chasing bitches, this and that. Like,
Yeah.
that's never been me as a person in general. So, I got a cool ass girlfriend, so does he, and she does.
And we live together.
Yeah.
The four of us.
And she's so caring and does so much for me that none of these bitches can do any of that.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Amen, brother. And like we were talking the other day, and you're like, we're traveling so much, it just sucks that we can't bring the girls.
Yeah.
A younger me would have been like, are you insane? Why would you ever do that? But now
Why would you bring your girlfriend? You're on tour.
yeah, like I
Get
totally
some groupies, bro.
I totally get it now. Like, they make everything better. Like if you
yeah.
have a good companion, it absolutely adds value, so you want them to come.
Yeah, and like we experienced this cool. Whenever we're doing something cool, we're like, oh, the girls would love this. I'm sure here, like,
because they're our friends too. We want to bring our
we're
friends.
all, and they're friends. Like,
Yeah.
it's
So it's like
just a good hang.
We all have fun together.
Yeah.
And,
so I wanted to tell you guys that.
Oh, thank you.
Tanners. I don't know if I ever told on your birthday, like when
I remember that
we were at your crib and I had those disgusting salmon bites that you made.
they were good. He just
They
doesn't
were
like fish.
so good, but he spit them out in the trash.
Like a little kid, like in a napkin. He spit it out in a napkin.
Yeah, like when I saw like Yachty had the piñata for you and like set up all these different things, I was like, damn, that's tight. Like I need that.
Yeah.
That was an inspirational moment as well.
I remember. Yeah, I remember.
I
you
remember
saying
that
something.
too. I remember we were all, I don't know where we were. We were coming home from somewhere late, and then we were in the car together, and we were going in our gate, and then you're like, damn, what's it feel like to go home? You guys get to go home to a girl right now? What the fuck? And I was like, it's pretty
That's
nice.
tight. Someone just said that to me, actually. My boy Chain just said that to me.
Yeah.
So good. I'm glad that I was able to encapsulate that feeling and give it to someone else.
Yeah.
Pass
Hell
it
yeah.
down.
It's great.
Inspiring.
It's tight.
Yeah. She's usually asleep, and I usually just play Need for Speed when I get home by myself. But that's, I find comfort in solitude. That's my tanny time,
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's
Tanny
asleep.
time.
I'm just on my laptop or playing video games. That's where I thrive,
You're just watching local Houston gang documentaries on YouTube.
Prison, local Houston gangs, which to find out lives about a mile away from where we live.
It's a long mile.
Yeah, it's a long mile.
No one walks in Houston. We're fine.
Yeah, we're
true.
fine. We're safe. It's safe. I walk my dog at night. I'm chilling.
Yeah, how's Nova doing?
He's doing great. He almost died.
I was there.
Yeah, you were there.
I was
Were
there.
you?
Yeah.
Yes, you were.
I was there. I was
He
at your
was-
crib when he
yeah,
was like
when I had to take
barely
him
able to
to the
walk. You had to
hospital.
like carry him to the car.
But he survived.
Yeah.
Dolo was there too, right?
Dolo came
For
and
a
watched
moment.
Kill
For the
Tony, I
jam.
think.
He was-
for the jam.
he was
for
there,
sure,
yeah.
Shout out Dolo.
Yeah, wow, I forgot you were there.
Yeah.
I was so tunnel visioned that day that I forgot you were in town.
It was kind of scary.
It was very scary.
I didn't know if I should like make a joke or if I should like give you a hug.
We do it. We do now.
We
but
do now. I probably wouldn't have liked
Every
it at
time
the
I
time.
see him, I'm like, you almost died. Oh my
I
God."
know, yeah, but he's doing great. He got worse the longer he stayed in the hospital, and I took him home because I simply couldn't afford it. It was already like $8,000, and I was like, at what point, is keeping my dog alive?
What a crazy
I can't fucking afford
decision to
this.
have to make.
What did your Yachty's sisters, bro?
They're like my girlfriend's sister and her husband were like, white people love their animals because they're Mexican. They're like Mexican to the core.
Yeah, they
like,
would have shot him in the
They
backyard
would have
themselves.
they would have let him
That's
go off the
crazy.
street. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, he's my fucking son, bro. I've had him for 10 years. Of course I'm going to do everything to make him better.
White people do love their animals.
Yeah, they do. I was like, do Mexican people not love their animals? I don't know, but
Not that much.
not
I
that much
guess.
apparently. But I mean, my girlfriend Yachty had some pets and she loved them. She loves Nova to death. She loved our
I know,
cat
it was just a funny
Doja, Rest in peace, Doja.
Something just flips in her. She just goes full Mexican. She's like, we'll kill him.
It's not
It's
worth
not
it.
worth it.
Yeah. But I mean, I took him home and just nursed him from the teat of my heart, and he's doing great now. The pneumonia completely went away, and he's just back to his old buck self.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, good. We were talking earlier about other DJs playing your music and
Yeah.
people really getting hype about that.
I think it does nothing.
I thought that
Let him continue.
I thought that for a long time.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's great.
I kind of felt that for a long time, but now that like Heavy's making a bunch of edits, I have some input on these edits, I'm coming up with some ideas, like I have some tracks that we're playing in this room. To watch people react to something that you created is dope. And,
Yeah.
and it kind of made me think, I'm like, all right, imagine I made a track and some guy plays it at a festival to 10,000 people. Like, that's kind of crazy to watch 10,000 people bop to your shit.
It's very validating.
It is very validating. And you could break it down to a point where, okay, let's say John Summit plays your remix, right? That set goes on YouTube, gets 1 million hits. Somebody posts a track list, somebody likes your song, they could find your song or remix or whatever in that track list and find it. That could do you some good, but it's not gonna make or break you.
I think if it's an original, it could be very beneficial.
That could be very valuable.
But a remix, I mean, from our experience, like, I mean, when we were making house music, like Diplo played the Money Trees and Zoo is playing it, like that did nothing for us.
That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
We were like, are we making it?
We're best friends with Diplo now. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
No,
because
that did
that's everyone's
absolutely
first
nothing.
reaction.
Yeah,
It did get us some plays. It did get us a lot of plays.
but it didn't sell any tickets.
It didn't do anything for No Good as a brand.
Yeah.
Or as for our Spotify, it didn't transfer at all. That specific remix did great on SoundCloud.
It did a lot for our self-esteem.
Yeah.
Could you even say that it was a stepping stone in some way, like, or something to keep you going, or no? Because like you guys are in this shit because you're in this shit.
I
Like,
would
whether Diplo played your track or not, you're gonna be making music and continue.
It was
to make
motivating
music.
though. It was definitely motivating.
Yes. I would consider it like a stepping stone because it did. I was like, oh shit, we got to put out more stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like this is our lane. Like we're going to make house tracks. Like, okay, this is like our first fire under our ass. Let's give it all we got right here. And then it, did okay from then on. It's like, okay, well, let's try something else. And it's not like we're like, try house music doesn't work, try a bass track, oh, it worked. No, like the song that blew up was 2 years old. Like we've been making bass tracks. Our very first song as No Good was like a cool like down tempo Yosemite. Yeah.
That sounds like something we could drop right now.
And you were for a long time opening your shows with it. No,
we still do.
You still do.
We did it.
Okay, yeah.
2 days ago right here in Chicago.
Yeah, it has such a cool intro and it just sets the tone. And now he'll sing and do a little guitar on it. It's really nice.
Yeah. And people will come up to us and they'll be like, bro, Yosemite like changed my life. I'm like, Yosemite? Like that was our first track on Spotify.
We made that
No
in
Good.
Reno in 20.
Yeah, we made it before No Good was
17,
formed.
yeah.
It was like a demo. And then we were like, what about Yosemite? And we like worked on it and finished it, and that was our first track we put out. Yeah.
Yeah, other big DJs, it is very validating, but I don't think it doesn't do anything for your brand really.
Yeah.
If it's a remix.
It seems more like a social media clout kind of thing, which
For sure.
there is value in it, but
You can get a good clip out of it.
a clip,
But
and
it's just promoting the person playing it more than anything.
Yeah.
yeah,
It can, there's different views spectrally on all of this. Like if I've gotten to know people from downloading their remixes that I like I know their name from that, but would I buy a ticket to their show? Probably not.
But then you have like Propa, who I feel like his entire trajectory at the moment is sort of coming from all these huge DJs playing his shit.
That's true, but his shit's dope.
His shit
like
is
it slaps.
It's really good, but also like I feel like he should have, like, I don't know. Yeah.
it's definitely, it's not like all these guys are just playing his song and like that's what did it. He's also doing a ton of social media. Like he's doing so much as well.
Yeah, it gives him a lot of content for sure.
See, everybody's story is different. Like,
There's an exception to every rule too.
exactly. So like his Grove Street remix is on fire. Like his Spotify's blowing up from it. If he retains those numbers and puts out a bunch of originals, that could keep it going. We really got numbers from a cover of Bodies that we did, which is not an original, but we just covered it.
And Bruce.
Yes. Yeah. Bruise was the first one to blow up, but Bodies really shot our TikTok up.
Yeah.
And we kind of used that momentum, or we didn't use it, but that momentum transferred to our Spotify. And then they found our original shit from that. And then we put out 2 albums after that. And then that's held our retention for sure.
Do you still have like the house tracks you made on your Spotify, right? Or did you guys like scrub it?
There's a couple.
Yeah, we think about it, like taking them off, like it might be confusing, but no, they're still on there.
Does anybody ever like message you about the house shit or anything?
Every once in a while at a show, they're like, "You guys didn't play Never Know," and we're like, "We're probably never gonna play."
Yeah, we probably won't.
Most of our house tracks always have like a trap breakdown or something. Like it's always been different.
But also, I feel like that's just part of an artist's growth, is like listening back on their old shit and see how they've changed.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Like some of my favorite bands started out as like a punk group, and then as they've evolved, they're like melodic metal, or they're rock, or they're EDM. Like there's a progression of an artist, and I feel like that was just part of our progression. So I feel like deleting it and hiding it is just kind of like unnecessary.
Yeah. I feel that way too.
Yeah.
It's cool to be able to go back and see if I'm really into somebody, I want to be able to dig deep into the old shit and be like, damn, look at this.
It also just shows our range that we can do, Yeah. Like we still make VIPs that are like a house, like a bass house track, and it's just fun to make.
What do you got, bro?
we have a Bodies one that's pretty sick.
It's sick.
You're holding out on me?
You
we
play
only-
disco,
You know
dude.
I'm
You're not
playing house
the
music
bass house.
in the garden, dog.
I don't think you could play that at Celeste. You might scare everybody
pretty
off the dance
aggressive,
floor.
yeah.
When we get in a
Same too.
disco bass track, bro.
We can.
When we get in some bass shit, I could drop in the disco.
Wonky Willis has the Disco Wonk project.
He's dope. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to peep that.
Yeah, he's sick.
Nice.
He's the man.
I mean, I tell you guys this all the time, but your sound design is just like, it's insane to me. I can't for the life of me figure out how to take sounds and like create this sphere, this world. You guys can create a world. Like my ears are seeing things. It's insane. It's the wildest thing. I don't get it.
We call it making biomes of different. Like each song is the different biome.
I've never heard you say that.
I've been saying our songs have different biomes.
What's a biome?
Well, actually, Frugal said he's like this. Like each song is like a different biome. Like take our song Shotgun. It's like a country western feel, and then it's like a four to the floor, bassy dance track, and then our song Crocodile like has this Foley and sound design in it that makes it sound like it's in a swamp, you know. And there's like in the middle of one of the drop, there's like weird like cicadas and like a weird like different textures that make it feel like immerses you in a certain place, which is just kind of just fun to do.
We
really.
geek on that super hard, all the Foley and textures and
Foley
stuff.
and like even just putting you in an environment. Like the start to our album All In is people chatting, and it's like JL taps the mic and there's feedback and all of that. We meticulously go in and mold. It's like tap tap feedback, like not enough low end on the tap tap. It's got to sound like a mic. And then he like says stuff, and then the crowd boos him, and there's like 10 tracks of people booing and talking overlay, and
that was so much fun to make.
it's just really fun. Yeah, and I think it's just different because as with any genre, the genre itself can get a little diluted as far as like, you know, I don't personally listen to a lot of reggaeton, but I hear it. My girlfriend listens to it. She's like, oh, I love this song. I'm like, I feel like I've heard this song 100 times, but I probably never heard it.
Is it wrong if I just say fuck reggaeton?
Yeah.
Well, I won't say that. I wouldn't say
I'm
that.
sorry, Diamond Cut.
It's
I'm
not
over it,
everybody's
bro.
cup of tea.
I mean, when I play, as a DJ, you play a song and the crowd moves, like you can't.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
there's value to it. I'm just being an asshole.
No,
Like,
yeah.
well, come on. Where is it? When's it gonna end? I had its thing. It was Bad Bunny. Cool. It's big. It's huge. Let's put it back in the deep end.
All right.
we got to be
I don't think it's
careful
gonna.
about
It's
what
a
we
genre.
say.
It's
bro.
a genre. Like I don't think a genre ends.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
It's just the drum pattern. Like you know,
but
crosses something off the list.
fuck reggaeton. No, but my point to that was like, I mean, somebody who doesn't listen to bass music could say it all sounds the same. It's just
Absolutely.
whatever.
Yeah.
But really being immersed in it, like I love electronic music, and I'm always listening to bass music. And a lot of the times I find myself just skipping shit because it's like, okay, I've heard that before. And I think we take a lot of pride in making stuff as unique as it can be while being consumable and being able to have some songwriting, lyrics, whether it's rap or singing. I feel like just trying to stand out is the biggest thing that can,
Just making stuff that we like.
yeah.
Yeah. How do you get how do you learn how to make the sounds do what you want?
How did you learn how to DJ?
Because I can put my hands on it. Like scratching. Like I know I can make the sound do what I want because I'm physically doing it myself.
Yeah,
Because
but
you
you did it
practiced
over
it.
and over and over
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Like it's the same thing.
I've been making bass sounds on Serum since I've had Ableton. I don't know when I got Serum, but you just kind of learn how the oscillators work with each other, against each
you put
other.
your hands on the Serum and
Yeah, you put your hands on the
You're
Serum
like-
and you scratch the wavetables, and then you spin out some effects, and then to be honest, a lot of the shit is just experimentation and by accident, and you just save it real quick. You go back, you forget about the sound, you're like, ooh, that would work perfect for this song, but maybe not this song.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Just building a collection of sounds, learning,
presets.
yeah, taking presets and manipulating them. There's just, you know, I feel like it's different for every track that we make.
It's crazy to me. You're not looking stuff up on YouTube. You're not like, how do I get a sound?
Oh yeah,
to-
for sure.
But how do you even know what to tell it? Like,
just immersion and like it,
Or you could be like, if you like a certain sound in a song, you could be like, how do I make this sound? And
Yeah.
there's videos for it.
I've definitely been
Yeah?
like, how
Yeah.
to make songs, how to make bass like so and so, and then somebody will show you, and it's like, okay, that's the basic principle, and I'll tweak a little bit. I'll be like, oh, that's how I do that. Like how we made Bruise, like that was just like a beat I was fucking around with from a YouTube tutorial, and I kind of tweaked it a bit and put some other elements on it, and that's how that sound.
Do you remember what the tutorial you were looking at was?
Yeah, it was a sound design, like a Wook sound design tutorial by Bunting. Shout out Bunting. He's a Ableton sound design wizard. And it was all Ableton. I don't even think it was Serum. They're like Ableton wave tables.
Yeah, it was all like stock stuff.
Yeah. And I just kind of twisted it up, like it was like a lot of saturation. I used different distortions, erosions, and it kind of found the sound, and a lot of automation through like the parameters of the plugins is where I find it. You can make it more yourself and unique, like is automating it to do different things. You can go on forever. You could take a sound and just use it as it is, how it is, and then it's like, oh, that's good enough. Or I could work on a sound for 4 hours and be like, okay, now it's cool. So it really depends. I could make a whole beat in a day and I fucking hate it, and it'll never see the light of day. It's just whatever comes. It's pretty spiritual. Like a lot of the times we'll make beats and it's like, I can't make a song ever again. Like I don't have it in me anymore. But one day it'll just come and you're just like, oh my God, this is the next thing. Like we have to put this out, tomorrow, but we have to. There's a few songs that we have. It's like, this is that fucking shit.
That's not out yet.
That's not out.
Oh,
but we just dropped an album, so it's like, fuck.
Gotta wait. The album.
Yeah.
But it's good problems. Good problems.
Yeah.
Reps, good problems.
Sometimes I'll work on a collab or remix, whatever. I'm like, I'm not feeling this. This sucks. Like, it's not going to come out. I'll open the next project and it's just like flowing. So, am I babbling?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not. I mean, yes, but like in the best way.
Yeah,
we're getting good info.
Yeah.
You guys, the way that like you can take a sound, and when you say erosion, that like that really resonates with me when I'm listening to your stuff, because I'm hearing a sound erode away, but then it like becomes something else, and like that's what it is that's like doing this, and it Propa has that same kind of thing with the bass. Like he takes this bass and like when it like fucking sucks you in, he like expands it around you. It's
his
like,
tracks are fat.
The way that you guys can do that, it's absolutely the difference between someone just taking splice loops and throwing them together that like sound good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not like you listen to it and you're like, this is terrible, but you're like, this is, it's just like what it's whatever.
There's some hit songs though that are just that.
Yeah.
But like what? Like I know Sabrina Carpenter,
that was the Oliver.
It's just like a straight up
the Power
loop.
Tools, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's fine, because it's not about, in that particular case, it's Sabrina Carpenter that makes that song great. Like the music is awesome for sure.
Yeah.
But it's her singing and her vibe, I think, is what is Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But there's some tracks that DJs are putting out where it's like a vocal loop and the melody could even be a splice loop, and it pops off.
Because I've definitely been scrolling through Splice and I've found something that's exactly like,
it'll literally be like the melody of like a really popular song. I'm like, oh.
And I mean, we definitely take an inspiration from Splice samples. Of course, I love Splice, but sometimes it's pretty blatant to where it's like you search something, it's like the top result. It's like, oh, that's so and so song.
And they didn't even change the pitch or anything. It's like,
for anybody, I watched a movie trailer with Yachty and I heard something and just instant autism. I opened up my laptop. I was like, watch this. I opened up Splice, went way down on my likes, and I played it, and it was the exact thing. And she's like, oh, good job. And I was like, you don't get it.
You don't understand.
Yeah. I just found this from memory.
It used to be more frowned upon, but I feel like it's becoming more and more accepted.
Yeah.
Especially with that. And then the AI is like exponentially changing that too. So
yeah, is AI adding to your guys' music at all in the process of creation?
It can be used as to be sampled.
Yes.
Like what? Like go on for that.
I mean, you can, if you know, there's websites and you could put in a prompt and it'll make a song that sounds like a person made it, you know?
Yeah.
And then people are making splice packs out of that. So you could be downloading sample packs that are AI that you don't even know, or producers don't even know.
I see what you're saying.
But I mean, we take a lot of pride in, you know, doing our own vocals and live instruments and tracking and all that.
And I mean, we definitely use it as a tool sometimes, because it's pretty much like adapt or die. Like
Yeah,
you can hate on it, whatever, but if it's fucking great, why don't you use it? You know, we're not like prompting and like taking the whole song, making it a song and being like, yeah, we made this. No, like you can take it, put it on. If you're stuck on an idea, you can, it's basically like getting feedback from a computer, and they'll give you an idea. It could be like, oh, I hear something from that. Let me remake that in my own way. You know, so it can be used beneficially for sure.
Yeah.
But you can, I don't know. I just feel like some things, like some samples, you could just tell when it's just kind of like a rip from an AI website, you know?
Definitely. But then there's some that you can't.
Yeah.
And it's like, and that's just going to keep getting, the line's going to keep getting blurrier.
I think it's an amazing tool. Like how people are using it for video editing, and it's unmatched. Like it's fucking cool, you know? Like some visual stuff that's like used with AI, at least for social media stuff that I've seen. I'm like, wow, that's cool. Like we use AI for some stuff on our videos. Adapt or die, I think, you know.
Yeah. We're like, we shot a music video with our buddy Jean-Louis editing it, and the AI video stuff just keeps every week and the longer we wait to put this video out, it just keeps getting crazier because the AI, like it's insane.
Yeah, I mean, I know you guys personally use AI a lot outside of music. You're talking to ChatGPT, you're having it help design things or asking it questions or whatever, the video stuff, graphic design, all these things. Like you're absolutely for AI, but I like to hear that you're not really using it in music, because
we don't rely on it, but it's a tool and it's there, so like I don't see why.
I don't think I could sleep at night if I just ripped an AI thing. And but it is a cool tool for like if you're stuck on something, you know, like, you know, if it's there, just use it, you know,
because someone else is
gonna do it and make, you know, I mean, it's not a race, we're trying to make art, but if you're stuck, I just think it just helps move the process along a lot easier, you know.
It's definitely a tool.
Yeah.
I think you guys are the first real artists I've ever met in my life. And I say that without thinking too much.
Oh, thank you.
I think it's like actually true.
The first time
thinking more
when we first became friends was you DJ'd for our art show.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like your first impression of us, was us putting on an art show of all original artwork. And you DJ'd it, and then we've basically been besties since. Yeah.
Well, even before that, Silas invited me to the studio. I remember.
And he was like, yeah, I'll pull up. And he just never came.
But when I first met you, you pulled up to our studio while we were finishing the paintings for the art show.
For that art show.
Yeah.
But I didn't at first, I think, like canceled or something. But then I did at some point.
Yeah.
I did come, and
I think the first time was when we were painting.
You were, you guys were in the back, and I was like, yo,
we had to pay you. Not for that time, but we're like, hey, do you want to DJ the art show?
No. I came to the studio and you guys had all the art. You were showing me, you were making rugs with the gun, and you were painting stuff, and it was just like this insane. You had the music studio, and I was like, holy shit, these guys are definitely not from Houston. No, okay.
Jeez.
I was like, oh fuck, like this is serious shit. Like this is not a joke. These kids are fucking absolutely talented beyond belief. And I was like, I want to do something in here. I was like, can I DJ for you guys while you're painting?
Yeah.
I remember
that was awesome. That was so
I remember
cool.
That day. Like, yeah, I remember exactly what painting I was working on.
Transitions you did that day.
Bro, there were some songs where I was like, I've never heard a hip hop song like this.
Yeah.
And because you were just doing hip hop, you were doing a little of everything. And I feel like I got so much progress done just because I was so zoned in while you were playing music. I was working on the giant spaceman painting we have.
Can we do that again? The next time you guys come here, I want you to paint something.
Yes.
And I just want to DJ while you guys paint it in the basement.
That sounds incredible.
We have
You
to
should
do
have
that
just
again.
DJ'd while we were down there.
I should have, yes.
You weren't doing anything.
Come on, bro. I was holding the whole thing together. I was running up and down, getting waters. I was blowing the trash out.
Tacos. Yeah. Speaking of long drink,
you did great.
can I have one of these, or can I grab one from somewhere?
You could have one of these. It's going to be warm, though. I'd rather have you get a cold one. I could take a leak. We could take a little break. We could re-up on the LDs. We'll run the ad right here. Shouts to Long Drink for sponsoring the podcast. Absolutely the best cocktail you can get out there. That's exactly what it is. A cocktail in a can. It's not a seltzer. As you can tell, it's not in one of those stupid, long, skinny cans that makes you look like an idiot stick when you're drinking it.
Because you don't want to drink those long, stupid cans that make you look like an idiot stick while you're DJing.
Get a nice
Grab a
short
long
can.
drink. Yeah.
They got the 0 calorie.
100% scientifically proven that it makes you DJ better.
And it's a cocktail in a can.
Honestly, yeah. It's a cocktail in a can. It's Finnish. I didn't even know it was Finnish.
It tastes like squirt.
It's dangerous. I remember the first time I drank these, I drank so many, and I had a crazy hangover. But
Sorry, we're
then
doing your
they
ad for you.
have these, the 0 sugar, 0 carb.
All the flavor.
And I could drink these all day. They're crispy. Look at that. Oh my God. If you could see the steam coming up
This
right
is
now
my
from how cold it is.
This is my 4th one. I gotta pee.
I think this is my 5th one.
We're back. Long drinks are full and chilled. Nice and good.
Bladder's empty.
Bladders are empty.
Jesus. I hate when people do that.
I
I'm
do
listening
too.
to the podcast.
I do too, but I just did it to be funny.
I might turn it off if I was listening.
Please don't.
That
Please
drives
don't
me
exit
nuts.
the video.
No.
Like if someone's chewing gum, like you do it. You chew gum.
Can you hear that
Yes, I can.
Really?
And sometimes I'll stop listening to it
though? Really?
Sometimes
because I
feel
hear
like
it once, and then that's the only thing I'm hearing is just you chewing gum, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah. It's the NeuroGum though, because I do like to have it. It's a nice little fucking.
You gave me that NeuroGum last night,
Yeah.
and I was like, this is kind of fire.
It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It is fire.
I was a little juiced up. For
It
sure.
is fire. I like to hit one right when I get on my first set back.
This is not an ad, by the way.
Yeah.
This is just real.
Although, there we go. If you're hearing this.
Yeah. They got Rogan. They don't need.
Oh,
they don't
fuck.
need
yeah,
us.
they don't need us at all.
So I wanted to ask, because at one point you were talking about like old content, being able to go back and look. Is there anything that you get that do you ever get nervous as you guys are getting more and more famous and gaining more popularity? Like, I mean, I can't even imagine the first podcast we ever recorded. I don't even know what we talked. I'm sure I said something stupid. I mean, I said something stupid at the beginning of this one, but
Yeah,
Well, now I got to go back and check because I don't know.
you never even think about that.
No, I don't think.
I feel like I'm always pretty conscious and always kind of the same. So
Yeah, you're not a bad guy, so there's not like some bad thing that's gonna
hide.
come
Yeah.
up,
No,
you know.
no.
If anything, I may say something stupid to be funny, but
Right.
you know, like
Yeah,
there's never anything malicious that has been said that I'll be worried about. No,
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's not inspire anyone to
Yeah.
go look.
Just
So-
clip it.
Anyway, do you have another question for us, Zach?
yeah, I do. I want to talk about the pocket parties.
Nice.
Did you guys came up with that name, right?
Tanner did.
Yeah.
Are you taking that? Are you guys like branding that? Are you taking?
we
you did trademark.
yeah,
it.
no one had it.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's locked down for
That
sure.
was I was like, no one had. Even our lawyer was like, you guys are getting really lucky on this one.
Yeah. That's sick.
And
That's
it's in the
awesome.
same room where we used to do Mixed Signals, which was our party. Which is a great name.
kind of like a descendant of Mixed Signals, the Pocket Party. So
Yeah. Yeah, Tanner one time, or he called it like a pocket rave or something.
yeah, like we were thinking of names, and I was like, it's like a little pocket rave, a little pocket party, you know.
That's so dope.
And then
it's so
bing,
tight.
light bulb went off.
Yeah. And then we just ran with it.
Yeah,
And you guys just revamped the room, and you got Pocket Party branded on there.
Now we do, yeah.
And it's sick. If you haven't seen it, you got to go check out their YouTube page and watch the latest one, which is your entire album, right?
Yeah, it was our whole release party. And even like Aaron Page pulls up at the end.
yeah.
We also had Terminal 6's first full set was that night. I don't know if we're going to post the set. We kind of leave it up to the artist if they want to put their full set out there. And then we also had Over Easy, Back to Back, Zondo, and Inari, which are 3 incredible producers in Houston that are coming up in our same lane as well. So we're just like
Nice.
building a scene there. It's really cool.
Yeah.
We posted, for that one, we posted the link for tickets, and it sold out in 45 minutes,
Yeah.
which is
How many?
insane.
And what was it? 100 tickets?
120 tickets.
120.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah,
man.
it was really cool.
It was incredible.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That makes me so happy because we would fucking try and get people in there, and it was so hard.
It was
We would pay. We would literally be like, "What do you guys need to
Yeah.
come?"
yeah,
Free alcohol.
free
What do you
drinks.
want?
Yeah,
We still do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're not charging for drinks.
No.
No.
Lately, we've been getting a keg, and we'll get like stuff to do, like a mixed drink, like that's
Some
like,
jungle
like a big
juice.
batch
Yeah.
of mixture, not a jungle
Like a
juice,
margarita.
but
yeah, like
but like
margarita.
yeah, but like a big canister. It's like
batch.
a dispenser. Yeah,
Batch cocktail.
yeah.
Are you doing? I feel like you have to take like the energy you did for the 420 mixed signals. You have to do like a 420 pocket party.
Dude, that I think we will. I don't see why not. I think
Yeah.
we definitely should.
We smoked a 1 ounce joint at that
Yes.
part. It was this
Yeah.
long, and we had to have like 2 people hold it.
We could probably get weed sponsors this time too. So
Absolutely.
we should. I think we
yeah.
should, even though that was the most awkward party I've ever been to.
Yeah, everyone's just
Everybody
too
was
high.
We were just so high, but we should definitely do that again.
Yeah.
But yeah. The pocket parties could be like its own thing. Now we can ask like bigger artists to come play, and we don't promote it really, so it doesn't interfere with their tour or anything, and they get this great content out of it, which is everything we post from those parties does incredible. Even like Over Easy, like we edited a video for him, and it gave him like an extra 1,000 followers like after he posted it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like all, and we got to shout out Radon. I don't even think we said Radon's name once in this pod yet.
I
but
did earlier, but no, none of this would happen without our manager, who we've been with for the last 5 years, and for the first 4, I mean, to this day, he hasn't asked us for anything in return, and he's an angel sent from heaven.
Yeah, he's one of our best friends, and
Just facilitating that whole thing. I mean, that that whole compound.
Yeah.
It's a compound at this point.
He's the Asian Rob Dyrdek. He's I love him to death. It's we just did a benefit show in Houston for the flood victims, and it was his idea, really. He's like, you guys have a platform now, like let's do something. Sold a bunch of tickets, raised a bunch of money, and we're doing a raffle, and I tried to get him up on stage, and he was like, absolutely not.
yeah, it was like no.
Like he doesn't even want to be seen or known.
Really?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's like dancing. Like he has a good time.
Yeah,
and,
but
like,
he
gets
doesn't
into it.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be like fame,
The
like
focus.
Bro,
Yeah.
he'll just go out by himself when it's really cold in Houston, the 1 month that it like freezes over, and he just gives out blankets. He goes, buys a bunch of blankets and socks, and just gives them to homeless people.
he doesn't tell
Doesn't
anyone about
record it, doesn't tell anybody. It's
Yeah.
like he's like, I'm so tired last night. I was just giving to the homeless. I'm like, what? Yeah, he just fills his trunk with a bunch of supplies and just gives it out.
It's tight.
He just-
yeah.
you know.
Radon is the man.
He's a great person.
Yeah, he's unlike anyone I've ever met. Very grateful for him.
Just
Yeah.
the vision. Just the vision and
The action.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like, I have an idea. He's like, let's do it right now.
Yeah.
He,
like,
he
Okay.
and he just, as long as we put the work in to help him build that space out, he lets us do whatever the fuck we want.
He'll match your energy
Yeah.
tenfold.
As long as you don't touch the AC, the thermostat.
You hear that, Frugal?
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Don't touch the AC.
Clean up after yourself.
Clean up.
That's
and
it.
then you could do whatever you want.
As long as just show up. That's his whole thing. Just
Yeah.
show up every day. Even if you're not feeling good, even if you don't get a lot of work done, just show up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll show up and just, sometimes I don't feel like making anything. I'll make something and be like, all right,
gotta go,
I'm
yeah.
going home. Yeah.
You can't. Yeah. Like hard work beats talent every time.
Absolutely.
What else does he say? Those who say they can and those who say they can't are both right.
Yeah. So when
That's
you're
a big one.
Yeah. So when you're like, I don't know how you guys do that sound design, just practice.
Yep.
Anything.
Show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true. I just don't want it bad enough. I'd rather sit
You
here.
want to play Rocket League?
Yeah, I want to play Rocket League. I'd rather sit here and talk some shit. Is there a pocket party coming up that you guys are planning or have any ideas for? Is there something bubbling in the pocket party world?
Definitely.
We have some ideas for people to bring on for sure that we probably can't disclose yet because we haven't even asked the people, but we have gotten some information of some interest from some big artists that could be really dope. And
I think a
just-
lot of people are going to be down for sure.
Yeah, and just some artists that we like that are super cool. and I think are gonna be a really unique experience to see live.
Just to be able to bring someone into your space and be like, yeah, we'll perform here and it'll be completely sold out and we'll get amazing content, and then we can walk over here and we can make some music if you want.
Yeah.
Or we could go over there and see Frugal and what he's up to. JL can sing on your track, or like, just like, it's anything. It's everything. It's
Bro, we just brought
a playground for a creative person.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Bro, Ellis Dream came, and huge bass music artist, and we showed him the whole compound, and we made a bunch of beats together, and even he was like, yeah, this is like what creative people need. Like, this is, you guys got it going on here. And it was just really cool to have him there and get his input.
Yeah, that was surreal.
Yeah.
For the pocket parties, especially if like they could just sell out super quickly and we could just keep doing them regularly and not even promote the lineup, you know? And then
Right.
people come.
Yeah.
And if we book like a big person and then you just don't even know who's going to perform, you know?
That's exciting.
Like we don't even want to perform at all of them, you know? Like we want to put on as many people as possible, especially the local, you know, if we live in Houston, you know, we should help build the scene there too. So yeah, it's a powerful little side thing that we're creating. Definitely.
That's awesome. A little bit of Kill Tony in there, right? Like you show up, you don't know who the guest is going to be.
There's that too. We might start locking up phones.
That would be cool. Yeah.
People are like recording it. It's like, dude, we're recording it from 3 angles. You don't need to record anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you can even tell them like no phones allowed and there's no reason to record, because if you want the footage, you can have it. Actually, you probably couldn't do that because it's people's music and shit, but
Yeah. But I mean, we usually are pretty good about that. Sometimes we forget.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the pocket parties are bubbling, man. It's a lot of fun. Some of my favorite. They're just so much fun to play.
Yeah, they are. By the end of the night, we're doing keg stands and shit. It's fun.
Yeah, dude, the cake stands are contagious, dude.
how come those aren't on the video?
They are. Or no, we didn't do it during our set, but
Yeah.
if I edited a video for the Over Easy boys, and our
Just
boy
feet going up in
boy
the air.
Kyle is doing a kickstand, and he's 6'7".
Oh my
So
god,
it's just
bro.
like it's just like you just see this huge
No way.
tower of a body go up. I'll show it to you. It's
That's
so funny.
hilarious.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. The kickstands are fun.
I also wanted to talk about like making music, because you were telling me earlier when you were doing some stuff with other artists, everybody was going into a room by themselves, making a track, coming back, and then like passing the track.
So how Tanner and I make music is we're rarely in the same room. You know, we'll start projects separately and pass them off to one another, and it's just super productive. You know, we're working on 2 songs at once, and then like the last 10% we'll try and get in the same room together and make final decisions. And then other artists we've been meeting recently that are in duos or even 3 people, we figure out they're doing the same exact thing. And then like we had a producer come, and he liked that work ethic, so we had like 3 ideas. We all went in a different room, worked on it, and then every hour we would just like rotate the project. And then at the end of the day, we had like 5 tracks instead of just like 2 sitting in the same room together.
Yeah.
That's so sick. That's like rhythm roulette or something. Like that could be a series on YouTube, you know?
Yeah, it's very productive, which is the biggest thing for us.
Yeah. And when you're making a track, how often do you just have this idea in your head that you're then trying to bring to life with samples, versus like scrolling through samples or looking for inspiration in other tracks and then like taking that, not really having a distinct vision of what you're trying to do before it's started? Does that make sense?
You can go first.
Yeah, I feel like it depends on the song. Like, there are some times where I'll just get a gift from above and I'll just hear something in my head that I'm like, oh, that's sick. I might record a voice note, or like I may like write it on the guitar. And if I have that clear of a vision of a song, then it's really easy to go in with intention and like ideas of what sound design goes where.
And you can hear it finished.
Yeah, if you hear it finished, that's like the best. Like, that's a gold mine. But I feel like when I'm just like kind of cooking to see what may come, because you could just start a beat, may not be anything, start a beat, may not be anything, you start a beat, you hear something, then you could go from there. A lot of the times I like to go through specific sample selection categories on Splice and just kind of scroll through. A lot of scrolling, a lot of like hearing ideas. A lot of the times I'll make just like a super cool drum loop and just maybe like scroll through some like bass presets, maybe try to make one, scroll through some samples that may fit with the drums to see if anything would spark. So it's always different. Like sometimes, you know,
you're just looking for that spark, and then it just like creates an avenue.
So like the spark could come from like a lot of, like I get a lot of ideas in the shower just randomly, and I'll be like, oh, let's go grab my phone, and a lot of my voice notes you can hear the in the background, and I'm just like and the bass goes whoa, 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 and the drums are like
No way.
So like
I want to go through your voice notes.
I could try and find one, but I don't label them or anything, so I'll have to new recording 105 and I gotta scroll through, but yeah, it always comes from somewhere different. Like if I'm just cooking up beats, like it's just kind of like finding what'll spark. But if I have like a song idea in my head, it's a lot, you know, I kind of go in with intention and make a basis of what the demo would sound like, and then you can add on and go a lot deeper and then really nerd out on sound design and making it unique, and it's always different.
Sometimes we'll make a remix and then we're like, this is too dope, and then it's an original.
Yeah, a lot of times we made like remixes and we're like, yo, just take the vocal out. This is a dope song. Let's just write something else over it. It's always different. Even sometimes like I'll like a song so much that I just hear a remix for it and it'll happen in like a day, you know.
And then we'll have like little beats and we'll like send a bunch of shit to Jean-Louis, who just lives at the studio, and then what he sings over it it's like a whole new thing, and then that'll inspire us. And then like Living Backwards was like this simple little drum loop with like 5 sounds.
Actually, I think that one I made the beat with everything, and then he came in and wrote it, right?
No, it was how I remember it. It was like it was just like a looped 16 bars. It was super simple, and then he came in and he just did the "it's gonna be good for you" line.
We have too many songs, I can't remember how any of them were made, but
we brought Frugal in.
I remember when he sang the hook, all of us kind of looked at each other and we're like, yo, that's it. And we were all singing it the rest of the day. It's gonna be good for you. The catchy ones are the ones where it's like, damn, this is it, you know. But yeah, sorry, what were you saying?
I think that was it.
Yeah, that answers my question. It makes me want to kill myself because I can't relate to any of that.
You could. I don't know. We've made beats with you. You make dope shit.
I can.
You can.
You
have the ability
stuff together sometimes. I really do need to lean into learning more of like crafting sounds together, mixing well. Like your ability to mix music is so crazy.
But now, I mean, we outsource that now.
But you do it while you're creating, and then like the really actual final like mix down is a thing. But like while you're doing it, you know what to put where. And
a simple like gain staging lesson like changed my life. Like I could easily teach you that.
That was really all I wanted to touch on. We got to move on to the Patreon. As always, as tradition with the No Good Boys, we're going to listen to some unreleased.
And we're going to talk about the real shit.
Tracks, talk about the real shit.
Yeah.
Guys, subscribe to the Strap Pack. I feel like I've said that since our first podcast again. We're like, guys, subscribe to the Patreon. I'm subscribed too. I'm a Strap Pack member. It's good stuff.
I appreciate it.
I'm going to go in and listen to our own unreleased demos from the perspective of someone else and be like, yeah.
Sick. I have really been enjoying where the Patreon has, what it's developed into, like being able to do the solo pods with Diamond Cut. Like if you go back and listen to the ones I was doing in Houston, I mean, there's days where I'm like, I gotta delete those, but then I'm like, I can't. Like, it's part of the process.
Part of the
It's like,
progression.
whatever.
Definitely,
It's
yeah.
going back and
But
listening to your old
it's got to
shit.
be absolutely just horrendous. I can't even think about it. It makes me a little sweaty.
I love the ones now, where the solo ones. Those are great.
Some of them
talking
are,
shit.
Yeah, solo ones are good.
Yeah.
Well, it's not
really
really.
fun
It's
to
like
do.
you and Diamond.
Yeah,
Ted,
it's you
so I
guys
know the
talking.
solo-
Yeah.
It definitely helps, but it's great. Yeah. So if you're wanting to
real
get
one.
on there, if you're a real one, Strat Packs in the building, baby. Patreon.com/partywithstrategy. We'll see you over there. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sleeping in and constructing my basement.
Of course, that was so much
Anytime.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're watching on YouTube, like the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, algorithm activating activity. That's what we like to see here. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Bye. Good night.
Boo.
Well, alright. Battle raps cause I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, cause the ice on which they skating is so thin. That's what I love about the human soul. It'll usually show when the truth ain't told. Use a lie.